we continue bringing you further into tomorrow here at the Showstoppers press event this week in Las Vegas. From screens to reality, making life more fun through robotic technology. Wait until you see what our next guest brought to our interview area here at this event. Cool stuff, and you absolutely want to check it out. If you're listening on the radio, have no fear. If you're driving, keep your eyes on the road. But when you can, be sure to visit us at intotomorrow.com. Check out all the videos, but especially this one, because you're going to love it. He's the U.S. Chief Marketing Officer for a company called Robosen. Tony Crisp. Tony, welcome into tomorrow. How are you?
Doing great, Dave.
Good. Well, you guys had the farthest to travel. Your table exhibit is right next to our broadcast area. And when we saw what you were showing, we said, we've got to make time to get Tony on the show.
Well, we appreciate it.
Because this is cool. And I think for the kids and all of us, we can relate to this. So first, tell me a little bit about the company, Robosen.
Well, I think you nailed it when you said that we are here to make life more fun with robotics.
Okay, well, thanks for joining us. Next up is, no, I'm just kidding. But you are doing that too.
Absolutely, and part of our mission, you also mentioned, is the fact that our goal is to bring the characters that all of us love from the screen to reality. And when we say that, we mean it in a lot of different ways, but the main thing is we take it seriously. Like, we want to make your experience with the robots as real as possible.
Wow. It's not just for cartoons. It's not just for the movies. It's for us now.
But that's where, exactly, and that's where it started. And I think one of the things that we've enjoyed so much about our collaborations and partnerships with people like Disney and with Hasbro and Transformers is we get to work with the teams that worked on the Transformers. We get to work with the team at Pixar that worked on Buzz Lightyear, and they had a vision. They had a dream of these characters that they were working on the screen through the animations for months or years, and now they're coming to us, and we get to collaborate with them and ask them, what would Buzz Lightyear be like if he was real?
Whoa.
Right? And now their team, just to talk about Buzz for a moment, if you take a look at the details on the Buzz Lightyear suit, that is us in collaboration with the team trying to figure out exactly what are the colors, what are the materials, what are the finishes that Buzz would have if he was real. And that's what you're seeing in front of you.
And of course, this is gorgeous. I mean, detail especially. And I understand this one is just a prototype yet, so he's not doing anything. But what will he do when he's actually available?
Well, I think one of the best parts of our robots is they are beautiful.
Yeah.
For one. So from an aesthetic standpoint, you're seeing the beautiful colors and materials and finishes of the product. But inside of it is a robot. So you have microchips, and there's motors, and there's all these engineering details that are inside of it that give it mobility and give it stability and all those things that feel real.
And they do all those things to infinity and beyond.
Oh, I like that. It's great. I'm going to jump off of that for a second.
Okay.
So one of the third parts of our robots is they're programmable. So there's 3 different levels of programming. There's basic programming, intermediate programming, and advanced programming. So the basic programming, if you're familiar with block-based programming, it's basically, you can use a mobile phone, it's like drag and drop.
Right.
So that is great for kids 4 and up.
Okay.
Then there's intermediate programming, and now we have advanced programming where you can plug your robot into your PC and program your robot.
Wow.
So it truly
So
is.
as the kids get older and more interested in the robotics end of everything, they can really do some unique things with the robot.
Yes, and we don't even know it's limitless, right?
That's
We
true.
don't even know what they're going to be doing.
They're programming. Yeah.
So we're very excited to see what our community does with our robots once they start getting access to them.
Wow. Now, if I was to say Autobots roll out, can the Autobot do something? It's more than just a prototype, I believe.
Are you inviting me to? Okay. Well, I can show you. This is Optimus Prime.
Of course. No, it's Optimus Prime.
It is Optimus
I used
Prime.
to be able to do his voice better, but I think I've been doing too many interviews today.
Yeah. So this is our partnership with Hasbro, working with the Transformers team, and this is the Robosen elite version of the Optimus Prime robot.
Nice.
So I can show you how it transforms.
Oh, please.
Yeah. Okay.
By all means.
Hey, Optimus Prime. Hey, Optimus Prime. Hey, Optimus Prime. Transform.
Oh my gosh. Again, wait till you see this video if you're not already watching it. Holy cow. Whoa. That's impressive.
So this is a breakthrough, and it's because of state-of-art technology with our software development team, with our hardware development team. But I think it's much more than just the hard work of our hardware engineers and our software engineers. It's really about coming in and having the passion to want to make this thing come to life.
Yeah, and they did.
And they did.
Yes. Wow. And of course now another command will transform him back. And mind you, I know you had to say it a couple of times because it's very noisy in this room. But he'll then transform back.
Transform back. Hey, Optimus Prime. Transform.
Oh, nice. Oh my gosh. And since this is a working model and not a prototype, is it available?
It's available today.
For how much?
$700.
$700,
Yes.
But wow, it's a robot.
Yes.
I mean, this is Optimus Prime.
Yes.
Doing what Optimus Prime does.
And I think there's two ways that you can think about this. On one side, you could think of it as an expensive toy, or you could think of it as a reasonable robot.
Yes, and an educational tool.
Absolutely.
It's awesome. And what about Buzz Lightyear? Any idea yet when he's available and a cost?
We'll have to see when Pixar gives their final approval.
Okay. Well, yeah, you got to depend on that happening,
and then you can call me and I'll let you know.
There you go, by all means. And what other robots do you have? I know I'm looking over at your table and I'm seeing a lot of activity and a whole bunch of folks very interested.
So there's a few things over there. Because we're at Showstoppers, there's things over there that are under embargo, so we probably shouldn't show it on screen today.
Well, no worries, but let's face it, there's a lot of cool stuff coming.
Well, let's just say this. We're working with the Hasbro team. We're partnered with the Disney team. Under the Disney franchise, you have Star Wars, you have Marvel, you have Pixar. So why don't you tell me which character you want
I was going to say there's a lot of opportunity,
yes.
Including somebody in the background who's screaming at the robots. Apparently been at the bar way too many times.
He's very happy about that.
Yeah, very happy as well. You want to certainly check out what they're doing, what Tony and his team are up to, and you can do that anytime when you visit their website. It's Robosen, ROBOSEN.
That's it.
.com. And of course, we will get you there when you visit us at intotomorrow.com. Again, if you haven't seen the video yet, be sure to run to the website at intotomorrow.com and see Tony and the cool things that he's showing us here. Thanks very much for joining us here.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
By all means. Again, robosen.com. And while you're at it, hit us up at intotomorrow.com where you'll see all the radio interviews also on video over 6 or 7 weeks or 20 weeks. I don't know. We're doing so many interviews, it's going to take a while to share them all with you, but you don't want to miss it. I'm Dave Graveline. Stay tuned as Into Tomorrow continues right here on the Advanced Media Network.